Thanks for 16 subscribers, or should I say 18? Well actually, while I was recording this video, my channel has gone from 11 to 18 subscribers, then back to 11. So I wanted to remind people that if you end up liking this video, please check out my channel and subscribe, because there's another channel with the same name as me that is at 2,000 subscribers, and I would like to keep my channel name. Thanks. Haikyuu is one of my favorite animes and my favorite sports anime. If you haven't seen this show because you're not a fan of sports anime, I cannot recommend this to you more because I guarantee you will enjoy this show. Haikyuu is a show about the main character Hinata and his love for volleyball. The only issue is that he's short. Despite this, he overcomes the challenges and is a spiker and middle blocker, two roles primarily dominated by taller people. While in middle school, Hinata is a very talented and skillful player, but the rest of his team is not very interested in the sport. Because of this, he doesn't win any matches. This puts him into one of the worst high schools for volleyball in his region. The show tackles the issues the team has to overcome in order to reach the top. After watching compilations of Haikyuu in real life, I've come to respect the sport and the show's creators a lot more. While the show is grounded in reality like most other media, it has to dramatize things to keep the audience engaged, but it doesn't take that too far. One example of a show that took it too far is Kuroko no Basket. In short, the show is about basketball, but the show eventually makes the characters do things like inhumane speed passes and the power to break people's ankles just by walking past them. The show loses the essence of the sport. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the show for doing so, as it quickly becomes a normal part of the show, but Haikyuu sticks to its format of being realistic and shows us that even the smallest changes can affect the game. For instance, when one character is too weak to block certain players' spikes, the team learns that the key to blocking any spike is timing. Haikyuu has some of the best storytelling in anime. While a lot of anime show how the opponent or villain is feeling, I've never felt more for the antagonist of a show. This show makes sure that you know that the other team is not there to fuck around. It shows how each team puts everything on the court, risking it all for victory. The show takes this into so much consideration that in some episodes you barely even hear anything from the main characters, only their opponents. This leads into the final point. While watching Haikyuu, I was very skeptical about the pacing of the show, because at first glance it looks very bad. The first two seasons have impeccably great pacing with there being multiple matches, but then you look at season 3 and it makes you worry a bit. One match for 10 episodes? After watching a lot of Naruto, I can tell you it's nothing like that, or Dragon Ball, which I've only heard has some of the longest fight scenes in all of anime history. The show properly times character backstories so that the viewers feel for them right when necessary. This makes it so that the viewer never feels like the show is stalling or having filler. Many people aren't into sports anime, and as such it is a more niche genre in the anime community. Haikyuu's storytelling and animation put it as one of, if not the best sports anime. If you haven't seen the show, then you're truly missing out. I myself have not yet caught up with the show, but as the manga has come to an end, I feel this show will end perfectly with all the fans being happy. I hope after watching this review on the show, you will go and give it a watch yourself, as there are 4 seasons out right now. If you made it this far into the video, thanks, and please subscribe if you enjoyed the video and check out my channel. I have a bunch of other anime reviews and videos. I would also like to beat the other channel that has the same name as me in subs, and every sub helps.